on this episode of Real Frank Movie Reviews.
In this episode, I review the movie The Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Hannah Waddingham, and directed by David Leitch. Hey look, it's the original cast. I wonder if they're in the movie. Ah yes, that truck. Everybody wanted that truck. It's probably the only truck that made Brown look really cool. And in the TV show, remember how it used to do stunts? You knew a TV show was a big hit when they came out with the lunchbox and thermosset. Wink! I wonder if lunchboxes and thermoses sets will ever come back. Probably the thermos was killing us all. And who could forget Heather Thomas? Ugh. I wonder what she looks like now. Hollywood making another remake of an 80s show. Woohoo! I wonder how this thing will turn out. We'll get into all that next.
Real Frank.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Let's check out The Fall Guy. And if you would, please subscribe and check out my other videos. The Fall Guy is about... After leaving the business 1 year earlier due to an almost career-ending accident, battle-scarred stuntman Colt Seavers springs back into action when the star of a big studio movie suddenly disappears. As the mystery surrounding the missing actor deepens and tries to win back the love of his life, Colt soon finds himself entangled in a sinister plot that pushes him to the edge of a fall more dangerous than any stunt. Oh boy. Now with David Leitch directing this movie, you're thinking the stunts are going to be fantastic and this movie should be pretty damn good. Well, you're wrong. Now, as you already know, Colt Seaver is a stuntman. When the movie starts out, he's performing the stunt and there's a tragic accident and he gets hurt. That's how the movie starts. So Colt's out of commission for a year, kind of isolated himself from the rest of the world. But before he was hurt while working on the original movie, he had a girlfriend. Ah, yes. His girlfriend, Jody. Emily Blunt plays Jody, and Colt and Jody were in love. Yes, they were in love. They were lovers. After the year has passed since his injury, she is becoming a director, and she's directing her first movie, but there's a lot of problems on the set. As you can imagine, in Hollywood, the star of the movie just disappears, and then the stuntman has to be the one hired to go find the star of the movie, because no one would ever call the cops. They would rely on the stuntman to save the movie and the star of the movie. This is where the plot is really dumb. There were some good things in The Fall Guy. The coolest part of this movie is the behind-the-scenes look of them actually filming a movie about filming a movie. Does that make sense? It's a movie about people filming a movie. A studio making a movie about a movie. Every TV show in the 80s that was a hit had to have an awesome ride. And usually the ride was more of the star of the show than the actors were. And they had a new model of that truck too. Hey Beavis, this movie sucked.
I know about that. It sucked. I need Kiki for my bunhole.
And if a TV show in the 80s had a real cool car or truck, it always had to come out with a model set. Why? It was really a cool truck, Colt. I sure do miss my truck. Now, with David Leitch's stunt background, if you recall, he started his career as a stuntman before he became a director. There are some great stunts in here, but some of them looked a little wonky. Hey, Beavis.
I'm Cornholio. Look at that. I need Kiki for my butthole.
Here's another cool shot. Again, I'm fascinated with how movies are made. So to see the way they shot this and filmed an actual scene and seeing them film a scene was very interesting. The ending is awful. It's just a dumb ending in my opinion. The bright spot for this movie is Ryan Gosling. He is one heck of an actor. The way he shoots his lines out, his mannerisms in certain scenes, he does such a good job. He is a terrific actor. I can watch this guy and he does all types of movies. He's fantastic and he's really good in this one. It's just the story and the writing of this movie that's really dumb. The plot, the ending is just stupid. Now, Hollywood is all up in arms because this movie is not going to be a big hit as they expected. But in reality, Hollywood doesn't put out any good product anymore. They put out a bunch of shit. The only movie that's made big money this year was Dune, because Dune was a visually stunning movie The acting was great, along with the story. Hollywood just thinks they can reboot an old idea, an old TV show, and people are going to run to the theater to see it. That reminds me, when this movie comes onto the screen, you remember if you saw Top Gun in the movie theater and Tom Cruise and the director came on and said, "Thank you, you're seeing it where you should see it. To get the full experience, you need to see it in the theater." So they were thanking fans for coming to the theater to see it to get the full experience. David Leitch and Ryan Gosling also did something very similar before the movie starts about saying, "It's great, we are thinking of you making this movie and we're happy that you all came to see it where it should be seen, in the movie theater." But if you want people to come pay their hard-earned money to see it in a movie theater, make a good product. Damn, that's all we want, not all this horse shit. Hey, Beavis, he said horse shit. Overall, I give this movie a very generous 4.1. The only reason I give it a 4.1 is for Ryan Gosling. He is a heck of an actor, and I enjoy watching him on screen, and he's very good with his comedic timing. But the story and the ending was stupid. I wonder how Ryan feels about my score if he really watched. Let's pretend that he actually watched my show. Oh, yes. I'm pretty sure that's how he would feel. It's very disappointing that Hollywood does it again and destroys another iconic 80s show into a bad movie. Ryan Gosling's good in it, but the story, the ending, is just stupid. Overall, I give this movie a 4.1. If Hollywood wants people to go to the theaters, make better shit. Until next time, thanks for watching.
That bass on the beat for a minute when I spit these words to the beat, no limit. I don't make no sense, I don't need no gimmick. I'ma say what I think, be real specific, and I'm master the chase. I'm a pass in the race. You could ask me the way I attack every day. I adapt and I change, never cap, and I say what I mean. I would think, and you know me to stay like, keep my head up, shit gets harder and I get fatter. But that don't get me nowhere, that gets you to give up. So I stay strong and do my thing, I never let up. If I get knocked down, best believe that I'ma get up.